Holy fuck, boys, I'm doing good. I sold two water jugs. They were up in the attic. Camping chair, fold up type, a cooler, and a portable toilet that was taking up this space. Sold that today for 50 bucks. They got a good deal. My kid's coming tomorrow to take that and all the CDs. There's like about 150 CDs. That thing holds 100 CD-ROMs. Music CDs. Look at this. I got space. That's all for sale. I'm going to liquidate that. I'm probably going to go as low as $2 each for every piece that's in that box. I haven't listed the stereo yet, but look, I got empty shelf space and I got nothing in the attic. All of the old ladies' Christmas decorations are now down from the attic and on this shelf. This used to be cluttered with all kinds of crap. Like, well, some of it wasn't crap. It had a phase linear amplifier, inverters, the 6 speakers I threw out. There's a guy on his way right now. This, and I listed it as having a bad amplifier. The internal amplifier is bad. I drilled a hole and I did this. And I hooked it up directly to an amplifier inside there. He's coming for that in an hour. The antenna is listed for 10 bucks. If it isn't gone in a week, as soon as my roommate's truck comes back from the shop, it's going in the back of the truck. That flashing there, I got to get rid of that next. That's drip edge. And none of my shingles had a drip edge, and I went and bought drip edge for all of my shingles on the house. I paid a guy to install part of it, and I installed the rest myself. I'll probably just crush that, throw it in the black bin. This is looking good. So I got space now. The bike's not for sale, so fuck off. I got 2 Shaw PVRs. Well, one's a PVR and one's just a player for sale. I got a watt meter for sale. Probably asked $5 for that. And I wonder if I sold those jugs today. I wonder if I sold them with, I thought I did. They had these on them. I'm sure. The only thing that was missing was one air vent on one of them. Sold that for 50 along with the cooler, the chair, the picture frame. I'm going to list that. Haven't listed it yet. I'm probably just going to list it for a week and then toss it in the junk. Couple of walkie-talkies here, 14 channel. Got a Dymo labeling machine. I'll list that for $5. I got a dash cam. I'll list that for $10. This has been listed for over a week, so it's on its last legs. It's probably going to go to the garbage. It's old anyway. I have a Radio Shack scanner that might go soon. This is vintage. It's a realistic Concert Mate 200. That's my battery charger there. I got to keep that. That's my battery charger for my e-bike. I like this. I'm making space. I could hear a fucking echo in here. I love it. All this shit was spewing out to about here where I'm standing. I had just a path to go around my van and a path to get into the side door. I'm now hearing an echo. I had the van seats. I bought this almost exactly 10 years ago, and they were sitting in the corner. As soon as I cleaned up this corner, my boarder in the basement, which pays me money, by the way, to rent from me, he immediately claimed it and then put that top piece of the shelf outside. I don't know why he did that. I guess the shelf is up for sale. We're going to have too much shelf space. I like it. I might even be able to park 2 vehicles in here this winter. I got the heater going. Life's getting good. Cleaning up my life, guys. Like I said before in previous videos, I got to bolt this down one of these days. I like my grinder. That's not going anywhere. This I got a list. It's a camping stove. Used once. I don't even remember buying it, actually. My Ego batteries need to go into the house for the winter. Look at this shit. Fuck, I have cleaned out a lot. I threw away a ton of stuff and sold a ton of stuff. I've got about $1,000 cash in my pocket. The camping gear sold today by an e-transfer. She didn't show at 9:30 like she said she was, and I threatened her that I was going to get rid of it. Look at this. Built this gate in 2020. You all probably saw my fence builds. Still works like new. That chair is going in to the F250, I think it is. As soon as that comes back from the muffler shop, that's going to the dump. That's it. There is no garbage. Almost no garbage left in my life. Couple of ladders and a wheelbarrow under the deck. The chicken wire is coming off next spring. The dogs don't even go under there anymore. Haven't picked up the dog shit yet today. Life's good. Got me a heat pump, solar powered heat pump. That's powered from this shit. The ones up on the wall, they're grid tied. That's grid tied. There's another 7 panels on the west side. That's grid tied. I don't pay for power or gas. My company bought me this and gave it to me for my retirement gift. Life's good. Well, there you have it. I just had a guy show up and he took 10 items out of this box at $5 each. And this is what he left me. So pretty much half the bin empty. I could put all of that into a smaller bin, put it up on the shelf, or I could just keep picking out and selling stuff. This is great. I love having the space, and I just put another $100 Canadian into my pocket. This morning I got $50 for the cooler, the portable toilet, a lawn chair, and 2 water jugs. At $50, that was e-transferred to me. This guy just paid me cash, $5 per item. I said, pick through it. And he stacked up 9 items, plus he took the subwoofer that had a blow-in amplifier. That was sitting here for years. I did honestly explain that the internal amplifier was blowing, and I drilled a small hole in the back of it, and I hooked it directly up to the amplifier that's mounted right there in the party van. And he still smiled. So now I can start getting into the corners and shit. What is this back here? Just an empty bag, I guess. I can start vacuuming out the corners and the flies and shit. This, if it's not gone by Sunday, it's going into the garbage. I'll bend it up. It'll fit into my black bin. I got it listed for $10, and I got 2 people that thumbed it up that liked it. Not a single buyer interested. That's all I got left. That 1 propane tank, that's my boiler in the basement. It's all I have left for propane. I got rid of that several weeks ago. I had a box full of torches and regulators and crap. Look at that empty shelf space. This is really coming together nicely. That box right there, that weighs about 45 pounds. It's little rubber strips that tuck into my Trex decking, the synthetic deck that I have. When the wind blows across, it howls. And I called and complained there is a class action lawsuit for that. And they sent me that. That's a warranty claim on my Trex deck for wind howling. I should just throw that in the garbage because the wind howling didn't really bother me. And I figured out where it was coming from when I put a few of those. They're little rubber strips about 4.5, 5 inches long that you tuck in between every so many inches on the deck. This is looking good. I'm getting there. It sounds like an echo in here. All the shit that used to be in the attic is now down where it should be. There's a couple more items up there that are probably just going to go straight to the F250 for the garbage dump. Liking it. The kid's coming tomorrow. He promised me this weekend. So tomorrow or Sunday, today's Friday, to take the 100-disc carousel and all my CDs. When I die, there's going to be nothing to sort through except for the porn on my hard drives. That's around $800 right there. Watch me turn that into a 1% gain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take probably 700 of it, maybe 600 of it. I'm going to deposit it in the bank. And for my regular purchases like dog food, vet bills, whatever else, I put on my Visa card and I get a 1% What's that called? I'm not sure. I can't remember what they call it. I have one of those Visa cards that pays me 1% for every purchase that I make. So for every 100, I could make another $8 off of that by putting it directly into the bank and spending it on my Visa. I just bought dog food and dog cookies and dog food on my Visa from Amazon, and they brought it right to my fucking doorstep. Life's good. I'm glad I was born when I was born.